Thank you for coming to part 4. Now we're going to write an equation for, wait for it, cosine. Now, because we wrote equation for sine yesterday, this should be easy. It's the same thing, except you have to there's one thing you have to be a little bit careful about, okay? So, to find the amplitude, we need the middle line, right? If you cannot see it right away, then you should count the lowest point, then the highest point, and then just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So middle will be 3 and 3. So amplitude is 3. So we already know the equation's got to be like y equals 3 something something. And it's got to be all cosine. Now, to figure out the vertical shift, really, we should always focus on like the middle line. Like the middle line is what the vertical, that shows like which direction it went up or down. So the normally middle line should be in the x's. So yesterday we did it a little bit different way, but that's because the sine graph always starts from the middle line anyway. So that's why it actually worked. For this, I don't want you to be confused. I want you to you just have to think about just like the sine. Like it should be, yeah, it is just like the sine, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Because the origin is where it should start, but it didn't. It went up 1. So it's got to be up 1. Easy peasy. Not the origin, it went up 1. So then you have to really think about, okay, first of all, this is cosine, right? Cosine. How does cosine look like? Cosine starts at the peak and goes down. Like it's like a mountain, then it starts at the peak and goes down. So you can either think about it one of two ways. You can think about it as, okay, from point 1's point of view, right? The instead of the origin, it had to go up 1 and then move to the left pi. So that's like one way of thinking about it. Or if you want to say, hey, instead of the origin, it went up 1 and then moved to the right pi. So right pi. Now, as always, you do not have to tell me both. I'll take either one, but I'm just showing you both ways. So it'll be y equals the amplitude 3 cosine left. So we're going to add pi, up 1, so plus 1. Or y equals 3 cosine x, right 1, so it's right pi, so it'll be subtracting pi, and then plus 1. Pause, copy, move on. B. Ugh, it's the same graph. I don't like the skinny one. All right, find the middle. Where is the middle? So middle is at 4. Do you see it? Do you see how it's gonna be at 4? Yeah? It's gonna be at 4 because it's half up, half down. Amplitude is half, 0.5 or half. Vertical shift, same thing. Instead of the origin, what happened? It actually had to go down 4. We're always going towards the middle line. So it went down 4. Then what? Well, then, because we're looking for the tallest point and go down, tallest point then go down. So either you can say, hey, it actually moved to the left, 5 pi over 6. Or right, 7 pi over 6. Okay? Then you just have to write the equation. Okay, one of them could be the amplitude 1/2 cosine of left means plus, then down is subtracting. Done. Or I can be like, okay, amplitude is 1/2 cosine x, right is subtracting, down 4, down 4. There. See? Doesn't take that long now, does it? Nope. It just seems a lot easier now that you know what's going on. Let's see. So I'm going to start finding the middle first. As this is, okay, to be honest, I found it right away because we did this on the sine graph too. But if you're confused, go to the highest point, then start moving all the way to the lowest point and see how many spaces are in between. And there were 10, so you have to move down 5 and 5 to make it middle. So amplitude is 5. Vertical shift. Well, instead of starting at the origin, you actually have to go up how much? Now remember, we're not going to this point. No, no, no. We're only going to the middle line. Just like as if we're doing a sine. You have to think about it as if we're doing a sine. So that would be up 3. Up 3. And then do we go, so we want the highest point and then down. So up 3, then move to the right pi. Also left pi, but I'm just going to do 1 now. So it'd be y equals amplitude 5 cosine x plus 3. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That's what happens when I'm rushing. It's not x plus 3, x minus pi, and then plus 3 outside. Sorry guys, I know, terrible, right? Note to yourself, don't rush. Alright, let's do D. Middle. Where are you, middle? Okay, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not 7, 6. So from the lowest point, that's 0.5, highest is 3.5. So I should go cut it off at 1, 2, 3. Like if we were just to count the boxes, it'll be at 3. But because these are not going up by 1s, it'll be 1.5. Does that make sense? 1.5 or 3 halves. My middle line is at 2. So that means usually I start at the origin, but I had to go up 2. Now this is cosine, so we're looking for the tallest and then going down. The tallest, then going down. But do you see how, wait a minute, the tallest is up here. So you don't have to move to the left or right. So we got lucky. There's none. No phase shift. It just have to go up 2. So the equation would be y equals 3 halves per amplitude. Cosine is cosine. We did not have to move left or right, so just the x and up 2, so plus 2. There! I did it in 8 minutes. And tomorrow we just mix them up, and that is the last section we have. I'll see you on the last one. Bye!